This is Brickhead Boy, and this is Oxford CJ3653 tank. 793 pieces. I'm not sure what the name of this set is officially called, but I know somebody from Korea who got this for me. $35 US dollars. Came from Korea, brought it here, so with shipping included, it would probably be a lot more, probably 50 or 60, but I got lucked out, got it for 35. And here's the back of the box. And here are the contents. I don't think the cardboard box was included, so it was probably discarded. I don't see any numbered bags. Here's your instruction book, and you have a small sticker sheet. Let's build it. And here's the set complete. There's your tank. You have 4 minifigures. You have your drone and various weapons, which I think is good. They didn't go overboard with too many. You get just enough. So you have a sniper rifle and a few others, handgun. And on the disposable side, here are your leftover sticker sheet. You don't use that many stickers, so it's quite a bit left over. Disposable plastic and your leftover pieces. It's quite a bit. Small little pieces, lots of plates, jumpers, and you have 6 pieces of track left with these, which are part of the build just for the stability. Then in the end you take it off, so that's just called leftover. So with the instructions, first time with Oxford, I've seen this before. It's probably a new procedure where it shows you the placement of pieces, where to put them, and also to the thickness and the size, 4 by 10 by 1/3. So it's kind of too much, I think. Other than that, it has your pieces, what you need, and the quantity, as well as the inventory of pieces in the back. So all here. The 4 minifigures included have the exact same torso printing. There's no printing on the legs, and their faces are totally different. And there is no back printing, but forgot to mention, because this guy has a vest, he has no torso printing, so that's kind of a cheap way to make him. Here's a drone, which I think is pretty pointless in the set. It's a nice addition, but I would prefer if they just made a better or bigger tank. There are, or there is, this that can rotate, but it rotates on a stud, so it does come off pretty easy. And there's no suspension, so it rolls nice, but if you lean this forward, and then that's what happens. So kind of a flaw. And now this thing looks real nice. It's smaller than I expected. It's only 10 studs wide, the body, and then you have the sides, of course, that 1 stud each, a little over, so it's about 12 studs wide. And as I was building this, there was one big flaw. And that is, these wheels, they just stick. You'd see already they just came off with just doing that. So these Technic pieces, these pins, are very loose. I've never had this problem with Oxford before. Why Oxford? Why? Even my Sherman tank had no problem like that. Even the tank before this, the Tan Cobra tank, had no problem. Exact same building technique with the pins and wheels. Exact procedure, but I don't know what went wrong here. So you could probably feel my frustration as I was building this, and you would just tilt the tank to the side and these things would come off. Very frustrating. But anyways, speaking of the tracks and wheels, let's take a look at, I mean, it does move, but the wheels just come off, so I'm going to have to think of a solution for that. Take a look at the features while we're at it. Turret can rotate 360, and of course this can go pretty high up. You take this out, there is some engine detailing. Just pull these out. You have some engine, and this comes out so you can put your driver in, and that came off. There are a couple levers inside, that's it. So this goes on pretty easy as well. The side skirts are a little bit different color. This here. And on the back, this part is a little bit loose. If you hold it wrong, it'll just come off. You have some grill in the back. Let's put the turret back on. The turret I like. It has your translucent blue pieces there, and one smoke or black piece there, translucent. Couple hatches that open, and on the back you have this canister or barrel. And with the build, there's a couple of these pieces, these modified plates with the hands that stick out. So I didn't know there's two variants. Watch how they're spaced apart, and I will switch them. By just doing that simple switch, now they're touching each other, so just pay attention to that. If you buy this set and build it, there's two variants of these pieces, and it doesn't state that in the instruction book. And another bad thing about this is, you can see this piece here was malformed, and this round brick cylinder piece here, that hole was covered with plastic, so I had to poke through it with that piece to clear it out. And that's unfortunate, however, with Oxford having a good reputation, but with this set, not really. So anyways, here's your two minifigures on top and one on the bottom. One more time for a 360. And one last thing, let's see how the scales compared to the Sherman. You see the Sherman is pretty much bigger, and Sherman is just a medium-sized tank. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a main battle tank or a medium-sized tank, but the Sherman is not the Easy 8, because the Easy 8 is even bigger. So that just shows you the small size of this. Well, time to conclude our review. So despite the biggest flaws, which is the wheels coming off, it is a nice looking tank, though smaller than expected. It does look sleek, very low profile, and for that price, if you were to buy this online, I've seen it for about $60 with shipping included. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe for $40 would be better. I got it for $35, so way better deal, and I'm gonna have to find a solution to these wheels. I just hope that if I plan on getting the next Oxford sets with the same series, hopefully the wheels will be good, not like this one. I'm just hoping it'll be good. So if you can find this cheaper than $60, you get it for $50 or 40 is perfect, then I recommend this. But anything with 60, I don't. It's Brickhead Boy. Thanks for watching.